day you're far away. These streets don't feel the same. Everywhere is painted with your name. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out, counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out, counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here. Try to replace you with somebody out there.
If I didn't chase you, would you even care?
And if I lost my mind, would you come around? I will keep you safe and sound after all this time.
I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you react to me. So much differently. I am different.
I'm back.
Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Happy Sunday. Give me 30 seconds. I'm just loading in everything, making sure we're all gravy.
Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think is what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves, exactly where I wanna be.
This music's very chill, isn't it?
Remember the start, when my future needed clarity.
Right.
Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. How are we all doing? Look, I've even had a haircut and everything for this. I am ready to go. We are raring to go. How the devil are we? How the devil are we? We all good? How's your Sunday going? Right. Let's do that. You should be able to hear some game noise now. So yeah, got a slow car out on the track. So welcome everyone. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. All that fun stuff. We're live tonight at Spa for round number 1 of our Summer GT3 Series. Brought to you by Toga Motorsport. This series has been absolutely epic in terms of sign-ups. We are now, right as it stands, I think 4 people in reserve. So four people are currently in reserve in this race, although 20 people haven't even bothered turning up. I think that's roughly the number we're looking at. So it might be that we have a little rejiggle a bit later on after the end of this race, and people that just don't want to turn up, as Wolfgang is unfortunately in the wall. track conditions, as you can see, are pretty spicy. The track is currently down about 30 degrees. So hopefully this is going to spice up the start of the race, no doubt. We've just done a 15-minute practice. Well, it's 20 minutes actually. We had to do a server restart for a particular driver, but unfortunately he couldn't join because of his steam running. But anyway, hopefully he'll be able to join us next week. So apologies to you if you are watching us. So yeah, so if you've not seen us before, I'll go into who we are and this championship and what this championship is going to entail. Obviously, I'm Hayden. I am the owner of Toga Motorsport, and we're proud to bring you another championship. For the next 4 weeks, in fact, it's the next 4 Sundays. We're going to bring you hopefully some really close racing between, well, a lot of drivers. The point system set up on this in this championship, I should say, is interesting. Hopefully it will give a lot of drivers close battling throughout the championship, not just in 1 or 2 races. It should be for the entirety of the championship. So hopefully that should mean that we get some random people joining in the championship as the championship moves on. Obviously we'll allow more people, we'll allow drivers to move up the grid. Sorry, join the grid once the season started, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Get my words out. Jesus Christ, it's been a hectic week for me. But yeah, so what's this championship all about? What is it? How many races are there? So there are 4 races. Like I said, there are 4 weeks. Today we're at Spa. Can't remember off the top of my head which tracks we're doing. I'd have to look into that. I will do that whilst the race is on. We've just done a 15-minute practice, or like I said, it was 20 minutes. And we've just started a 20-minute quali, I think it was. And then we'll go into a 1-hour race. In this 1-hour race, there'll be 1 mandatory pit stop. In that pit stop, the drivers will be required to stop for fuel and for tyres. So they'll be required to do that in both in their 1 stop. After that, but then in that 1 pit stop, they have 45 minutes to complete their pit. Basically, we have a pit window of 45 minutes. This is the first time that we've done a pit window. I will just triple check that I've done the right maths. Because I'm now shitting myself because I don't think I've done the right maths. No, I have. I've done the right maths. 1 mandatory pit stop for both fuel and tyres in the race. And then, yeah, basically the winner of the race is the winner of the race. We have live stewarding also taking into effect tonight. So 3 live stewards will be beavering away behind the scenes, looking at all the incidents that we shouldn't have, hopefully, and be dealing with those accordingly during the race. So you'll be able to see some time penalties put up on the screen for drivers obviously receiving time penalties. And then, yeah, all the results are totted up, and basically we then... Oh, Mercedes has gone hella wide. Then results are dished out at the end of the race. So that's effectively how it's going to work. So, yeah, fingers crossed that plays out that way. We have let the drivers know that potentially there could be a red flag scenario if we lose, say, 20% or 10% of the grid, I should say, in a first lap incident. We restart the race. So that means effectively 4 or 5 cars having a major accident, we potentially could red flag the event and restart the race. But based on their qualifying position, we just restart that session basically. And yeah, that is effectively it for this event. Like I say, if you are new here, welcome to all of you. Big shout out to all of you that are here. If you're obviously a regular, then obviously thank you for coming back. If you're watching us over on YouTube, I do appreciate you. If you could drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. And if you're over on Twitch, well, you know what to do. Hit that follow button if you want to see more content from us. We won't beg you for your Twitch Prime subscription. We only ask for your freebie. Here is Andre Smith. Is having a bit of of a pirouette out on the track in the Porsche. So yeah, basically that's effectively what's happening tonight. So our drivers are out on track right now. Oh, Sophia Fisher, I think that's how you pronounce. I'm presuming that's a her. So it's good to see diversity also here with a 2:25.585, the fastest lap of this qualifying session so far. P2, as it stands, is Oyston Brenham. I hope I pronounced that name correctly, in the awesome M&M liveried BMW. 2:25.830 for you. And then we have one of I think a couple of Big Brain Racing cars tonight in Matt Redfern, car 744, 2:25.972 for him, so just under 4 attempts slower than our Pulsar as it stands right now. Arnold Casing is 2:26.930 in the Audi. Obviously these times are subject to obviously change, obviously as the race the qualifier unfolds, and the track is obviously a little bit damp and a little bit, we're not really sure what to be doing here. We've got Alfredo Derigibus. Sam, welcome in. What car was I driving in my last short? Oh, that's an interesting one. So it's nice for you to come over to our live stream. I can't remember. Let me have a quick look, and I'll be able to tell you straight away. But welcome in, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for heading over to our live stream. So I'm in the Ferrari 296. That's the car I'm in. So I'm basically in one of those cars, if you can see it on your screen now. I think that's the one you're talking about. In the one before that, I was in the 296 as well. So the last two shorts are 296s, basically. I hope that answers your question. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much for popping to our live stream. And I hope your stay is welcomed by everybody. Oh, we got a McLaren off the track. So where were we? So, it's looking like we had a bit of a change of a change of positions then. Basically all the same cars that I was covering, just in a different wheel. Ryan O'Sullivan is another Big Brain Racing driver, currently out on track, currently P6 as it stands, 2:26.635. Ryan lives local to myself, and basically if he wins this race or this championship, he wants a tiramisu and a baked something tart, I think it was. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I'll drop that off to him. Tim Luckarshah, I think, or Luckarch, I think that's how you pronounce it, is currently 2:26.690, has currently improved in his fastest lap so far. We've got Matthew Ing is 2:26.780. Then we have Julian Viner with 2:26.830. Jacob Blizzard with a 2:26.975. Donker Walk is a 2:27.025. Again, I apologise for these names and mentions. The horror hideous. Fernando is a 2:27.600. Callum Jones in the Bentley, brave choice, 2:27.695 for you. Nick Parks is currently in the Beamer of a 2:28.177. Graham Potter is currently running 2:28.377 down in 15th place. Mr. Stevens, our very good friend and moderator and steward at Toga Motorsport, 2:28.580, was very angry with me that we aren't in dry conditions and zero practice in the rain. George keeps practicing in the sun. It has gone up to P12 though with that lap, so that's good. Savada Tams has almost just absolutely had a nightmare. Currently down at P17 for you. Lewis Robinson also in the pits, 2:29.175. We've got Jack Williams, 2:29.185. Dario Arizo, I think that's how I pronounce it, is currently 2:29, but he has just gone P16, 2:28.182. Mr. Vile, another one of Stevens Endurance Racing team, is currently sitting at P21, 2:29.185. So basically P20 and P21 are exactly the same time as it stands with 600 to go this race. Alex van der Broek, 229.340, although he's slowly improving, I think, on his fastest lap currently. Marco, another legend of our YouTube chat, welcome in, buddy. 229.962 for you, currently down in P23. The man that needs no introductions, Mr. Darrell, absolutely legend of our Toga Motorsport, one of our OGs, guys that's still here over a year ago now. 231.75 for you. See you later, Sam. Thanks so much for popping in, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, so Darrell needs no introduction. 231.75 for you. Wolfgang Kahn, probably the nicest man in sim racing. 230.635. Currently in P25 right at this point in time, as Darrell's yellow flag. We've got Darren Williams, 231.502 for you, P26. Andre Schmid, I think 231.855. Mark McCann is currently fastest lap is a 232.337, and then we've got a few other drivers that are still on hot laps. Someone in a Honda Bliskit, Chibizel, Tippy Boss, although I think he had a problem with his brake pedal, and Mr. Hood, absolute legend that is Stephen Hood. And that rounds out our grid then with 5 minutes of this race, of this quali to go. Guys, can I confirm the spreadsheet's all good, yeah? Robin, how can I see which tyres the drivers are using? You cannot. That would be cheating. So unless you want to try and find every driver that's racing in this event's live stream, we don't know. I don't know. If I sit here, if I go basic view, you'll see at the bottom of the screen now, I think, if I'm not in the way, yeah, you can see that I don't even know what tyre. I know they're on dries. It says dries. Well, okay, I can see what they're on, but that would be cheating. Yeah, unfortunately you are a little bit late, Grizzly, but annoyingly we have had people not even bother turning up, which is a slight frustration. So if you do want to join up next week, you're more than welcome to. Just get yourself on the reserve list. I know you'll be marked as a reserve, but don't worry, we're dealing with people that aren't turning up. So if you want to race next week, you're more than welcome to, man. It's linked in Discord, and then yeah, you'll be able to race with us hopefully next week if all goes well. But it's good to see you in Twitch chat, and hope you have having a great weekend so far, and staying safe. Awesome. That is good to see. That is good to see. And also, yeah, from me, I know we've got 3 minutes left of quali, and we should probably be talking about sim racing stuff. Just from me, I've been very distant this last week, just with a family issue. I don't want to publicise it on the web to people are watching. So that's why I've been very quiet in Discord and not very active. My moderation team slash staff team have done an amazing job this last week, because I've not even told them what's really been going on, because I'm just having to deal with it. But I'm back now. I'm back to normal, and yeah, you'll hopefully see more content that's not short form content coming out on YouTube over the next few days, and obviously for the foreseeable future. Big shout out to Ches, one of our moderator or staff team slash not staff team. More will come out with that later on. He's just put together a montage for our previous rookie series, which after this race I will upload and put it out on YouTube. I think it's really good. He spent the time going through all the footage of the VODs that we've live streamed over the last rookie season, and he's just putting together a nice little montage. So I'll upload that and let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm going to take my jumper off. I'm very warm, and I do apologise for the tomato ketchup stain on my t-shirt, but I missed my mouth shot cotton. So yeah, and also what I did mention to you guys before, and I put it in Discord, that I'd have something a little bit different in the stream. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I had a family issue, I've not been able to succeed with what I want to do. But doesn't mean I haven't not started trying. I have something. It's not quite ready for use, but hopefully within this next week I'll be able to have it. So basically, anyone that's driving in this event, as soon as you signed up to Toga Motorsport's website, you'll be able to link your account to our website, which basically means any race you do here at Toga is tracked. And then basically from that, in this stream, I'll be able to give up some nice stats. So for example, I don't know, let's pick a driver. Ryan O'Sullivan, for example. I know Ryan's raced in a lot of our events. I'll be able to put on the screen, somewhere in here, some stats about him. So you guys can see he's done 10 races, his fastest lap round Brands Hatch, for example, or round Spa is this, in this championship, all those sort of cool stats. So that is basically what we're doing here to try and make our stream and our place that little bit better, a better place to be, basically. And that is the plan anyway. There's a few things I need to tweak. But as the timer ticks around, then let's go and see what drivers are out on fast lap. So we've got Jacob Blizzard currently sitting at P4. He's currently 3 tenths up on his fastest lap. Where is he out on track? Where is he? He's currently coming into, what was that, the last sector, is it now? I'm sorry, I'm losing on track. No, he's in the second sector right now. He's in the second sector. He's now currently down on his lap time, as the time has now ticked to 0. Let's see, we've also got Sophia currently half a second up on her best lap time, which could potentially put her in pole as it stands. She's timed it absolutely to perfection, although she's lost a couple of attempts. Blizzard, I'm afraid, is currently 3 attempts down his laps. I don't think he's going to be making any sort of progress, although he's just gained a couple of attempts in that last corner. But the car I really want to focus on right now is Sophia, currently 7 attempts up on her fastest lap, coming into the final sector now, up to the bus stop chicane, heavy braking zone, to see any time lost. No, in fact, it's a really good entrance. And is that going to be provisional P1? 6 temps up on her fastest lap. Yeah, she gets into 224s, 224.892, and that takes pole position. I don't think is going to get matched out on track. The only other car that's on a flying lap right now is Leon. He's currently nearly a second up on his fastest lap. He has got approximately 90 seconds before the server restarts itself. I think he should get round in that time. Hopefully, anyway. And that will be our qualification over. We'll just stay on board with him now. He's still currently 9 temps up on his fastest lap, with a minute left to go before the server restarts itself. It's a 10th into the last sector. We go then, just coming through and up to the bus stop any second now. Still on 7 steps up on his fastest lap. It's going to probably put him maybe just outside the top 10. Depends how much more time he can gain. He's almost a second up on his fastest lap. So Leon then is going to put himself up to P12 then. P12 for Liam. And then that is then our timings for this race. If I go timings and then qualification, you'll see that Sophia is currently sitting P1. Brennan P2, Riggy Bus P3. Hello sir, how's it going buddy? Welcome in mate. Redfern P4, Blizzard P5, Ing P6, Luca P7, P8 for Casing, 9 for Parks, so Sullivan 10th, Donkerwalk is 11, Cubizel is 12, Venner is 13th, Potter 14th, Jones 15th, Stevens 16th, Donwell George, Fernando 17, Arizaro 18, Robson 19, Voronin 20, Bender Brook at 21, Tams 22, Von Kudowski 23, Khan 24, longer name 25, Michan 26, Williams 27, Schmid 28, Blisskit 29, Boss 30, and last but not least, Hood in 31st. So that is the grid then for tonight's race. I'll breathe. And breathe. So yeah, if you are watching us over on YouTube, what we try and do, I know we haven't done this for a while, is basically what we try and do is we try and have a little game with ourselves by saying, can we get 20 likes on a video? So if you are watching us over on YouTube, I know we're currently sitting on, I don't know what, like how many likes we're seeing on YouTube, but if you want to like this video, please do drop a like on it. We aim for 20, so if we can get anywhere near that, that'd be fantastic in the next hour. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, it's good to see you, Marco. Hope you're doing well, man. It's been a long time no see, and yeah, I hope you are keeping yourself well. And as you can see on the bottom, oh, you can't actually see on the bottom of the screen. So basically what happens is our stewards now are going through any incidents that's happened in qualification, and they're now applying them to the race, the drivers on the race before the race has started. So rather than do it in quali, we just do it during the race. Well, sorry, as the server loads. Right, so what happens now is I shut up for a minute, and I'm not sure if I've got any buttons bound. And I'm gonna be quiet for a minute, and we're gonna play our formation now, and then I shall be back in a few moments' time, ready for lights out. So I'll speak to you guys in very short second. See you in a bit. Right then. Sorry if you saw turn off the music as we get ourselves ready then for the start of this race. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, guys. I really am looking forward to the start of this brand new championship. It's been long awaited. Rabbit, welcome into the stream, man. Let's see what other races are like then. And there we go. It's going to be almost going to be lights out as Lensu comes in. Let's go, Tim. We'll get to Tim in a very few moments' time then. As the drivers, oh no, it's not that. That's not the green flag, is it? It's a bit further round. But yeah, Lensu, welcome in to you. Hope you are keeping well. I'm not sure what's the check. Show you. Not sure why. I didn't like that. Oh, I know why. Makes sense. But here we go. I'll keep. Okay, no worries. I'll keep an eye out for that. But I want to see what happens on this opening lap then, as we are green, as that Ferrari moves across to cover the outside line. There's a couple of cars touch, and that is Redfern going up or being pushed off the track as cars sliding around all over the place as we lose O'Sullivan. That's going to be a red, that's 100% going to probably be a red flag. Just going to go and check with my stewarding team. Is that a red flag? I think it's going to be a red flag. Yeah, shit, man. Half the grid's gone. Yeah, red flag, red flag. Yeah, so the guys now will be told to slow down and basically go back to the pit lane whilst we look at the incident. So yeah, please, red flag, please slow down. Basically now go and yeah, we'll go back now and we will look over the information and see what's going on, but we will restart the session. Give me 1 second. You're on stream. It happened just as you come up Eau Rouge. You got it?
Go back a bit.
So cars are way back to the woods.
Hey, hello. What happened here? Oh, car 23 is in the air.
I thought it was a mistake.
Lucky you got another chance to sort it out.
Okay, so it happened here. That.
Someone's managed to spun it.
Probably got damage.
Car number 35 suspect. Car 35 took out car 14.
Yep, looks about right. They're the two cars involved initially.
Car 14 went into barrier, put on his brakes, then got rear-ended by car number 974. 974 caught chain reaction to car 48. Car 100 had nowhere to go, went into the back of car 48. Car 23 nowhere to go, braked in time, but car 118 didn't react. It's all caused by one BMW going into the car 14, which then car 14 was just basically a passenger. But it was a funny situation. So, go back to what it was. Car number 35, just after Iridion, pulls back on track into the side of car 14. Car 14 and smashes into a barrier. Applies brakes, stays over to the right hand side, and then this car goes into him. So initial penalty goes to car 35.
Yeah, understood.
Let's check out what 974 did to avoid, because he technically caused a collision as well. Was there anything he could do? Not really. I mean, by the time the car got on track and held his brakes, car 974 was just basically like, ah, fuck, what do I do? Okay, so car 35 is problematic. Car 35 will receive a 15-second penalty.
So, hey.
I'm investigating the first one that popped up between 26 and 11.
Yeah, there was another couple of touches. Yeah, there was a touch. Is it that's further up the grid, I think.
Yeah, I think most of that is just tip-taps not to worry about.
Yeah.
I mean, the car 26 got turned around by car 11.
Got you. Okay.
Because, yeah, 11 had a much better off the start than 26, and then tried to overtake 26 in the grass, but obviously couldn't do that and ended up bumping the 26 car, turning it around.
There was some big crash on the start line behind me. Saw it in my mirror.
It wasn't that big, it was like 2 cars.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
it was
I
a tap,
know
it
that
was
a car
nothing,
being
but, yeah.
spun.
Well, we need to apply these penalties correctly.
Can someone do /restart?
Give it a minute. They're just gonna have to wait. Just put. We are checking the replay.
Oh,
Just in case we have to wait.
They're on the stream. But anyway, yeah.
15-second penalty causing a collision with car 35, and causing a red flag situation. No, car 14 wasn't it? Car 35 was a car 14 causing a red flag situation.
I'll let you get back to it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, we just got to now basically a slight waiting time just for our stewards just to...
Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Speed Fanatismo is now following.
Speed Fanatismo, thank you so much for the follow. You can't see it on the bottom of your screen, but thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you very much. That was some carnage. There we go. So the server has now restarted. So just to be clear to everybody out on track, that there will be no more restarts. yeah, there'll be no more restarts. That is the one and only chance that you've got to basically behave. So yeah, anything after that will not count. Okay, so if there's another incident now in this race, then obviously that's it. That's it. We carry on. We only do one. We only do one red flag in this. We only do one restart in the session. So you have to be a bit more careful as you go up Radion into Rouge this time around. Appreciate the track is down, but just be a little bit more careful. But yeah, Speed Fantismo, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I've just looked over on YouTube stats, actually, by the way. Big thank you to everybody that's watching us, by the way. I can't believe the numbers are very good today. So, excuse me, so I had a Copperberg as a little treat on a Sunday. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody who's watching us. I do appreciate you massively. I know it's been a while since I've live streamed. And also over on Twitch, thank you very much, everybody who's watching on Twitch. If you're new here, like Mr. Speed Fantismo, do drop us a follow on our Twitch account. And alternatively, head over to YouTube. All of our other content is over there. I do put silly shorts and whatever out on my shorts channel, my short form content. So if it's worth a laugh and me spelling loads of things wrong, you're more than welcome to head over there as well and enjoy whatever. Enjoy that, whatever it may well be. But yeah, like I say, as you can see, car 35 now has received his time penalty. So our leader now will lead us away for the second time and do another long formation lap, and gives drivers the chance now to reflect. There we go. As you can see, just above my head, there will be no more restarts. Harsher penalties will be applied. So there's the driver's warning that basically we will not be restarting the session again. So the guys now have got a second warm-up lap to do, and then they'll be away for this race again. I just need to open it. The whole sort of streaming and everything going on is warm here, so I'll just crack the window ever so slightly. But yeah, that's what makes our stewards so good, is that they really invest their time and energy into doing all this stuff for us. They don't get paid for it, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to give them some sort of financial benefit, but Toga Motorsport makes no money. It's a love of mine. I started it off, and hopefully we're bringing in people that actually want to be part of Toga Motorsport and doing it out of the love of doing it. So if there's anyone watching, whether you're racing, lurking or whatever, and you're interested in being part of the Toga family, then please do drop us a message via a ticket. You can do that in Discord. If you want to be help out with, I don't know, stewarding, or if you want to help out with the commentary with me, if you see yourself as a budding commentator, drop us a message. We're always looking to bring in new and exciting people into our community. We've got a fantastic group of guys, guys or girls. We've got a fantastic group of guys so far that spend a lot of hours in our Discord, chatting away, thinking up ideas, putting rules in place, and obviously spending time out of their evenings to sit here and watch a race and live steward it. So yeah, if you want to be part of this lovely community, then drop us a message, like I say, in Discord, and let's have a conversation. Whilst we're going around our qualification lap, I will say one thing. We have announced a charity event. The reason why I keep looking over here, by the way, is because my other screen's over here, so I'm arching my neck to them. We are hosting a charity event. We haven't decided on the charity yet. We've let the community decide. Our three choices are Cancer Research UK, Mind, and Great Ormond Street Hospital. Currently we've had 30 votes so far, and currently leading the way is Cancer Research UK. So we're going to give it to the end of this month for votes to get in. So if you want to be part of our charity event, if I go ! Discord, I think this should work. exclamation mark Discord should give you the Discord link if it's working correctly. There we go. So if you want to join our Discord, then you're more than welcome to join it. Everything is in there, and if I do exclamation mark, I think SimGrid as well, that should give you the SimGrid URL. Yes, it does. And you'll find the charity event hosted on SimGrid for you guys if you want to register. So we can talk about that in more detail in the next hour, at least, if we're not too busy with commentary of this race. Then, so as they come into the bus stop chicane for the second formation lap, hopefully we'll have a much more, how do I say this, a much cleaner opening lap than we did previously. What I'll try to do is I'll try and keep on this screen. I think I don't really know how I'm going to keep on this screen easily. I can't remember what screen it is that gives you a really good view up at Rouge. But we're right on board with the leaders then, and hopefully we'll be able to flip back to the pack as the leaders go through Rouge for the first time. So here we go then. We're going to be green flag or green light again, so I should say. Car 909 is in the pits. No, he's not. He's stopped out on track. Oh, that's Daryl. He's in the pits. I don't know what's happened to him there. I think he's probably didn't start the race in time, but we shall see in a minute. So as we're going to get started then, and that's the green flag, and we are underway then. We'll go helicam and go a bit further back up the grid. All drivers seem to have got up Eau Rouge. Okay, for the first time we have got a yellow flag somewhere a bit further down, but that's okay. As we're 3 wide then into I can never remember the name of this corner, but there we've got a new leader then. Is Brenham takes over P1 as Sophia then drops down to P3 with Reggie Bus taking P2 as it stands, but Sophia is wow. Rob, thank you so much for your Prime sub, mate. Really do appreciate that. Well, I didn't have to do that, my friend. I really saw my sub. Do you know how bad it is? I don't even have my alerts up properly on the Twitch Prime subs because I don't expect people to subscribe. So, but big thank you, man. Thank you so much. It means a lot, buddy. Thank you. So yeah, Sophia, like I say, has dropped down into P3, started off in pole position. And it's out of nowhere as well, this sub as well. Absolute bloody legend. Thank you so much, man. She's down in P3, battling it out to try and get back up into second place. She needs to be careful because we don't want to lose. She doesn't want to lose pace, or the gap, I should say, to the leader, who he's checking out now. He's a second in front, ready, not even through the first lap. As Jacob Blizzard then in the Porsche is slowly dropping the gap between P2 and P3 as they are battling out. And then we have Matt Redfern, who's currently sitting in P5. Matt Redfern, if I don't believe, is the co-owner or owner now of Big Brain Racing. So it's good to see another community in our races this evening. Then we got Tim, who I think the guys in chat were basically saying go Tim, up to P6 for you, 2 seconds back to the rest of the pack. I haven't really been keeping an eye on what's going on, but everyone seems to be through fine. Ryan O'Sullivan, who was a big loser in the initial race start, is in 7th place now. He's managed to get through Eau Rouge okay, but this is where it's going to get fun then, as they're 2 wide, as Sophia and Blizzard then are side by side. Up Eau Rouge they go, and they both get through. Okay, Sophia goes hella wide. They all go really wide. Expecting cars to probably have a slight moment up Eau Rouge. We're right on board with some of these cars. Everyone seems to be getting up Eau Rouge relatively unscathed then. We do have a yellow flag for Andre, who's managed to get himself back out on track relatively safely then, as into the heavy braking zone. As I can see, I believe, if I go back onto this view, We've got two Stevens Endurance Racing team members battling out. So I wonder if there's going to be any team orders here then to see who actually is the faster car. As Stevens, Mr. George, is stuck behind Arezzo in the AMG Mercedes. Now I've not seen the pit window come up. Is it set for these guys? I can't see it. So I don't know if it's appeared. I thought it was after the first. Is it coming up after 5 minutes? I'm pretty sure I set a timeout, a time period. I'm starting to get worried. I'm worrying myself out. It's just like keep an eye on it and see what happens. And as Blizzard then is back in 5th. He's lost out to Redphone. He missed that overtake there, or whatever happened in this lap. So interesting to see. We've got a yellow flag for Fernando, who's unfortunately gone straight on. Is that terminal damage for him, or is it just trying to get himself back underway again? He's dropping down the grid. He hasn't moved for quite some time then, as Lewis Robson then is looking to overtake Mr. Ville in the 222 Ferraris. He goes really wide into the bus stop chicane then for the second time. Heavy braking, so in the damp. Is he going to try and go around the outside? Looks like George has got past Arezzo in the 881 Mercedes to get up into 14th place. So good move there by George. Up to 14th he goes, and hopefully up the grid he can move himself up to as Mark McCann. Mark McCann. Is he going to think about the dive up the inside of the McLaren of Tams? Yes, he is. They do touch. But everything seems to be okay then, as we ride on board with Ryan O'Sullivan, who's picking up some nice moisture from the track, so I'd imagine he's on the full wets. Yes, he is. We've got a damp track, ladies and gentlemen. There is no change in the weather in the next 30 minutes or so, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I'm a bit annoyed with myself that I've not got the pit window length. Sorry, I was just checking something for the race team. Yeah, I was just checking to see whether or not actually I managed to get the interesting. I thought that there'd be a window there. Interesting. Okay, that's not actually worked, even though that setting is set. So that's very weird. But anyway, if there isn't one, then obviously that's not a massive deal, is it? I wonder if it didn't work due to the server restart. They might have got a bit confused. As Robinson then is all over the rear end of Macarini or Ville in P15. If I go further back then, it's a big jostle of cars as we've got a hold your brakes, Leon. As Leon gets spun around, I think he's managed to. Oh, there we go. Pit window is working. Perfect. It does work. As Robson then does get past Ville up into P14. That's going to be, I think, sure, P30. As the cars go through a rouge then for the third time. We have a yellow flag somewhere on the grid. I know it's just coming up. Brennan still leads then. 1.9 second is the gap. Currently holds the fastest lap of the race. 2:24.475. this current stage. The guys up front are separated out a bit. It's further back down the grid where we're seeing these close battles. Obviously the guys are checked out for cleaner air. So Matthew Redfern, excuse me, is being put under some sort of pressure by Tim in the 95. Is that a Matt Blackfry? Yeah, he's currently under pressure. 0.2 is the gap. We'll stick a ball with that as a couple of flames pop out the back of Matt's McLaren. Hayden, turn your mic up a bit, please. I'm really sorry, buddy. There we go. It should be a bit better for you now. I turned it down the other day because people were moaning at me. Let me turn it up a bit. Right, that should be better. Right, there we go. I'm not sure if I meant to put it on. Yeah, sorry, Grizzly. That's my bad, mate. Sorry. Oh, I can't believe I've done the start. Guys should have said. I remember turning it down. I just didn't turn it back up again. What a banana. Okay, you're being deleted. Can't ban that user now, can I? It's too gone. Love a spam bot on Twitch. At least I know people are watching because I'm getting spam botted. As Mr. Hood, then Stephen Hood is battling out, currently down in P23 in the Mercedes. In the absolutely beautiful looking. That's a very nice livery. A very nice livery there. Around the outside he goes then, and it's a bit of a train of cars really, that, as we've got a couple of drivers that have dived into the pits then after the first 10 minutes. Now we've got rain for the next 30. I'd imagine that this track is going to be damp for, well, the entirety of this session, so it'll be interesting to see if the rain does clear and whether drivers are going to hold on to their tyres until they know that, for example, right, so if it got down to 30 minutes and it's still saying wet session, then the guys know that they're most likely going to put wets on. It's not likely to change in the next 30 minutes. But if that icon at the top of your screen that you see now under the 30 changes to dry track, then obviously the guys might be worth holding on and then sticking dry tyres on for the end of the session. But be interested to see what happens throughout this race. Then remember, the guys have got 41 minutes to make their pit stop. If they don't make the pit stop, they're going to get penalised for it. So they must make their stop in the next 40 minutes. But the race obviously has got 48 minutes just to run. As we got a yellow flag between Marco and Mr. Hood. Are that two separate incidences or the same incident? It's hard to see where they both are on track. No, they are one behind each other, so that's a shame. That will be reviewed, no doubt, by our stewards at this current moment in time. So, yeah, don't worry about those. You should get your head down. Daryl to P26. I think Daryl started from the pit lane. I don't know why he started from the pit lane. Did he have a skill issue? And, yeah, it caused him to not press drive in time. We'll find out post-race, no doubt. But up to P26 with Daryl. He hasn't boxed yet though, so that's going to be interesting. Ryan O'Sullivan is currently sitting last in the race. I don't know what happened to him. He's now been lapped by our leaders. I thought he was up quite high up in the grid. Not sure what's happened to him. But he is cursed here at Toga Motorsport. He doesn't seem to be every time he races, he puts too much pressure on the tiramisu that he wants to win. That's what he does. So if you're listening, Ryan, take your mind off the tiramisu. Concentrate on your racing. Out of context, Toga. Arnold Casing then. One of our moderators? Question mark. If someone could let me know if he's if it's Arnold, one of our moderators. Whoa, big slide. Massive slide. What nights do you have your league races? Looking for a Thursday night one would be a fun to do a league as well as your endurance races. Well, Rabbit, web it. Basically, we are not at a lull, but we've been smashing out event after event after event that we've sort of tried to basically hone in our offering, basically, and try and make it a bit more of an enjoyable stay. Now, in terms of Thursdays, currently we have nothing. Thursday's the only day really that we have always free. In fact, yeah, Thursday's always free. And why I say that is normally we do some sort of like community event on a Thursday. So I'll drop in Discord, hey guys, anyone fancy some open lobbies? When I say open lobbies, basically what I mean is that it's first come, first serve, obviously, so people can connect to them outside of our community, or I could lock them down. But normally it's just basically we spin a wheel or we randomise the track and we say, right, we're going to race that track. It's not a league. It's just basically it's just time to, for me, because obviously I want to race as much as you guys want to race.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
Psych0_therapy is now following.
Thank you for the follow, Psychotherapy. So yeah, basically that's what normally happens on a Thursday. Now we can create an event on a Thursday, not a problem. But it's what basically. I am thinking our multi-class series could happen on a Thursday. We did have a multi-class event that was on a Friday, but maybe move it to a Thursday. So we could do that. I like the concept of multi-class, and I'll be honest, I quite like taking part. So what I might do is sort of say, hey guys, are you happy for it not to be commentated on? And I want to race in it basically. Unless we can get another commentator in who is willing to stand in for me, basically. Hope that answers your question. I'm really sorry, long-winded. But yeah, thanks for the follow for Psychotherapy. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, that answers your question. Right, let's have a look then, shall we? We've just been on Arnold. Everyone seems to be a bit spread out now. The grid is sort of separated. Yeah, it's interesting. Leave it with us, Rabbit. Let us have a little discussion internally, and then we'll get back to you. And obviously, you'll hear straight away on Discord when we announce an event anyway. If you want to be, basically, you have the option to want to be tagged in new events, or if not, then obviously you can have that decision made by you. So if you've got it on your setting in our Discord, then you'll see new events get posted. If you haven't, then obviously you can do that by like browse channels, I think, or I don't know what it is. Let us know, we can tell you. As we got a yellow flag, oh, big slide up Eau Rouge, almost collects Marco there. That was close. Andre is not having a great time in that Porsche, and I do not blame him. Driving that Porsche in these weather conditions is difficult, to say the very least, I can imagine. Yeah, that was looked pretty scary, to say the least. I bet he's got a brown stain in his pants like that. Quite a few drivers have been giving time penalties, I can see. I can see also that if I try and find him... Oh, has he gone? No, I think he's gone. I don't know where he's gone, actually. The driver that received a 15-second penalty, I think he might have disconnected, which is a shame. Obviously, yeah, that is a big shame. But oh, yes, is that Craig? That's Craig, isn't it? I hope it's right. I hope I'm right. Whoa, big slide from Donkerwalk. And the Porsche, I think the Porsche took him out and has slowed down to basically say sorry. Yeah, I gathered by your I've looked at your picture. I think I've I get it now. Yeah. Craig, yeah, 100%, man. We'll look at doing some sort of. It'll probably be a single event, not a team event. I hope it doesn't make a difference to you. But I might actually get that set up this week. Actually, I quite enjoyed the multi-class event, and also the driver who won the GT3s has been very cocky that he wants another one so he can retain his trophy, as in a role basically in Discord that we give them to say that they're a champion of said event. So we need to do another one so that he can try and retain his title. If not, someone's got to try and take it off of him. I might pick tracks that I just like, and then win. I won't win. 100% won't win. I'm terrible. I don't get enough time practicing in the sim. Yeah, I don't get any time at all really, which is slightly annoying. I need to do more. I need to do more in the sim. So here we go. Lewis Robinson then is up to 8th place. He's dispatched Vile, but now is all over the rear end of Rosario in P7 car 81. I wonder if he's going to go for a late break into the bus stop. No, he isn't. He's just going to stick behind him then and see if he can get him on the next lap. Just to see a yellow flag pop up somewhere a bit further down the grid, but it seems to have disappeared then. Let's ride on board with Mr. Stevens then, currently sitting down in P10. Not yet to pit though, but doing a fantastic job nevertheless. What is that last lap time then? 2:29.967 was quite a slow lap, I believe, as we've got Wolfgang Kahn, who's had to unfortunately return to garage. That could be the end of his race. Sad to see drivers having to disconnect if they return to garage. It's a difficult one, isn't it? The conditions are very, very difficult to race in. Yes, slight damp track, but it's not. Is it full wet? See, are these guys all racing and running? I mean, I could just be cheeky and do that. Some drivers are driving in the dry on dry tyres, so well, I wonder. Yeah, it's interesting to see. The dry tyres are just about holding on, aren't they? I guess if ACC had an intermediate tyre, obviously this would be perfect, but they only have dry or full wets, don't they? So. Yes, quite fun that. As George then is all over the back of his teammate now, so I wonder if team orders are going to come into play. George has got a little bit of damage as well, I can see, on that McLaren, or is that just delivery? I don't really know actually. What do you guys think? Has he got damage on the front of that McLaren? I think there might be. I think there is a little bit of damage. I think there is a tiny bit of damage. So yeah, how are we looking then in terms of drivers that have boxed then? So. This is Leon, currently running P26 but has pitted. 2:27.675 last time around, so he's comfortably quicker than drivers ahead of him. So I'd imagine he's boxed to clear his mandatory pit stop. They've got 30 minutes to serve their pit stop, otherwise they'll receive a penalty in game for not completing the stop in the desired time. One driver that we haven't had much hasn't had much screen time is Callan Jones, the one and only Bentley driver. Has served his pit stop and is currently running. Hello, sausages. Currently running in P27. Hello, sausages. How are we doing? How's the spreadsheet getting on? Are you bored? You got nothing to do? You're all up to date. Jesus. What's going on? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. So the guy that caused hello Chaz, the guy that caused all the crashes has left the race. Is that what we're saying? Left the session. Sorry. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Considering the conditions as well, like the driver's relatively tidy, as Mr. O'Sullivan Oh, he's gone. Had a big moment. Down in 28th. Is he? I think he's. Is he on wets? No, he's on a dry tyre. That dry tyre just cannot. That dry tyre is not working, is it? For him. It's a difficult one. Number 2, he's struck. What? P2 or car 2? Oh, it must be P2. Spin, number 2. Oh, another. Oh, is that Mr. Stevens gone off as well? Mr. Stevens is off. Drop down to 11th now. I wonder if he's going to pit for the for a change of tyre. That's the dry tyre, isn't it? He definitely did become a little mum. Oh. That was the first yawn, so yeah, I do apologise for that, but I'm still a little bit tired from yesterday. So yesterday I encountered, is it encountered? No, took part in a mammoth journey from, I live in Essex, hence my accent, and I travelled all the way up to Manchester yesterday to watch 90 minutes of football and then turn around and come all the way back again. I was in the car for approximately, I don't even know how long, 13 hours of driving yesterday, give or take. No, I was out the house 13 hours. I must have done about, 8 or 9 hours worth of driving yesterday. And yeah, I was a little bit tired. Just to watch 90 minutes of football, but that's a yellow flag for Arnold. He's gone straight on after the chicane. After, he's just moved over. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired. So apologies if I yawn within the next. Is that Arnold, as in Arnold? Hey Arnold, mod Arnold. I'm pretty sure it is, isn't it? I'm pretty sure he was racing in this series. All right, Ches, it was a great game. We won 3-1. It is. I thought it was. What a ledge. And then we've got Alex and Vilo. Oh, a little slide from Vilo. But yes, Ches, your video was amazing. Yeah, thank you for trialing through, 3 or 4 hours of content and putting that little video together. Yeah, very good. No, thank you.
Did we just become best friends? Yep!
Lee Rosson is now following.
Lee Rosson, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Appreciate you. Welcome in over on Twitch. Oh, is this you by any chance? I can't. That's Lewis. P7, P8 battling. Yeah, I'm on board. I'm here. Ailsport lads versus Alspan. I'm sorry. Car 336. Yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board. Come on, I'm on board. The track's still saying damp. It's obviously going to be damp for the rest of the session, isn't it? If we go interior cam, a lot of short shifting going on. Oh, okay, they're friends and friends. Ooh, friends! P10 is also having a nice little battle with Macaroni. Oh, he's just lost a bit of understeer. Oh, they touch again. Managed to hold on to the position. And up they go. Rouge for 11th time. So we got 24 minutes left of the pit window. The top 17 drivers, top 17 plus a few more, so about 20 odd cars still haven't pitted yet for their mandatory stop. So they need to get pitting within the next 20 minutes. So you can see now with the race, 30 minutes left to go, you can see that Oh, thanks very much for coming in and having a look. You can see within 30 minutes time there's still going to be rain, so if the drivers were holding out for to see what the weather conditions were going to do before the end of the race, at least now they know, and they can now probably. I bet we see a few cars dabbling into the pits now for their pit stop, as Alex is cut the inside then of Macaroni to take P9. That's a good move there, and then manages to get the job done and hold on to the position. They both run really wheelie, sound like Jonathan Ross, really wide, but managed to stay out on track as well. Macaroni does have a bit of a tank slapper coming out of the exit of that corner. Lewis then is all over the back of Orazio in the Mercedes. How many Mercedes? I think it's the only Mercedes, isn't it? I think it is. Oh no, there's two. Currently down in this battle is for P7 right now. So they're coming into the bus stop. 2-6, good battle. Hang on. 2-6. Yeah. You're miles behind, mate. Press live on your video. You might be about 2 weeks behind, my friend. You're about 2 weeks behind. You're way behind. And then he goes in the pits at the end. That's the end of that. So we're now officially. Oh, sweet, man. Yeah, I'll send you the VOD after the end of this race then. That'll be sweet. So we're now officially halfway through this first race. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are enjoying it and you haven't... Whoa, that's a slide. You are enjoying it and you haven't yet subscribed, please do hit a subscribe on YouTube. We are well on the way now to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Current count 872. Not like I'm counting or anything. So we are now, what's that? Quick maths. 128 subscribers away from 1,000, which is our goal for the end of 2023. So hopefully we can get to that 1,000 mark. As on the queue, a lot of drivers have dived into the pits for their mandatory stop. And so yeah, we are well on the way to 1,000. So if you haven't subscribed to us over here on YouTube, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to ding dong that notification bell as well, so you keep up to date with all of our content. And most importantly for tonight, like the video. I'm asking for a lot, aren't I? Yeah, if we should drop a like on the video, that would be absolutely fantastic. Really helps us. And if you're over on Twitch, we've had a few follows tonight. Thank you very much, and a sub, so thank you. And everyone's watching us over on Twitch, thank you so much. If you're new here, do drop us a follow like the other guys have done this evening. We won't beg for a Twitch subscription, that's very fair. But if you want to subscribe, you're more than welcome to. Thank you so much. Sorry, I'm just looking at our spreadsheet. Yeah, the guys have really had nothing to do as it stands right now in this race, so it's really good to see. Tomorrow, whilst we're at a little bit of a lull in the race as cars coming into the pits and all that fun stuff, tomorrow we see the start of our BMW M2 Cup. The current grid for that race, I think it's actually quite full. I know we had to increase the size of it because it was getting very popular. We currently have 17 of 25 people signed up for the race. It's literally a 30-minute race around, how many tracks is it again? I think it's 4, or is it 5? It's 4 tracks. Zolder, Brands Hatch, Valencia and Donington Park. Completely random tracks. I don't know why I chose some of them. Yeah, it's just really good fun. 30 minutes, no pit stop required. Just go and have great fun. So that starts tomorrow for the next 4 weeks. That server goes live at 7:30 UK time for that. So yeah, if you want to get part of that one, you can do. If I just which one should I do? Hang on. If I just do exclamation mark SimGrid. The problem with the M2 stuff, Chairs, is that I'm unfortunately not able to do the commentary most Mondays, so that's the only negative on that one. So yeah, that is the only negative on that one. We love. Why'd you? Stop saying sausages. Such a sausage man. Thanks. Oops. Yeah, that's great. I don't know who's doing it, but thank you for all the hearts on the YouTube video. I don't know how you guys do that, but thank you. I don't know what that means. No, let's not have a discussion about food. Oops, sorry guys. Let's not have a discussion about food. And then yeah, next week is pretty quiet. So we have the last race of our Prancing Course Cup, and that's been on a Thursday. Sorry, Craig, could have been able to take a part in that one. And then we have, and the only other race we have next week is the Summer GT3 Series. So yeah, our events in August are a bit light on the ground. I think just because summer holidays, I want to take a break, all those sorts of cool things that I want to do with my family. So yeah, hence why we've done that. The following week though, we have BMW M2s, 2 hours of Spa, which is Friday. And I've just realised we also have, that is also coupled with the Endurance League race at Kyalami, which we have on the 19th of August. That is 9 hours of Kyalami, which starts at 3 PM UK time. So yeah, that's worth. Oh, easy. Here we go then. Let's ride on board with that. Yo, Daniel, welcome in, man. How's it going? Oh, we've got a yellow flag for Mr. Williams, who's yeah, gone straight on or spun on the bus stop. So George is now battling out with Mr. Hood. Excuse me. At one point, these two were teammates. Teammates in, I think it was the Summer Endurance Series, and before Mr. Hood done his back in. Oh no, he's gone. He's spun. Oh, all I heard was a screeching of tyres, but I was like, oh no, and then a yellow flag. We'll stick on board with this little battle then. Leon versus Arnold. Currently this is for position and P10. So we haven't really done this. I heard Mr. Stevens go, he's gone. Love him. You gotta love him, haven't you? You gotta love Mr. Stevens. So currently our leader then is Brenham. Oh no, it's not. It's Brock, isn't it? It's Alex van der Broek. The Broek? He hasn't pitted yet. He's 8 seconds ahead. But obviously with pit stops and stuff, he's going to be bumped down the grid, no doubt. So our current leader then, our net leader, or net P1 I should say, is Oystein Brenham. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Oystein? Car 63. He's got a Norwegian flag next to his name, so I imagine he's from Norway. I love this livery, by the way. Such a sick livery. Currently running down in, or net P2 I suppose, is Alfio de Origibus in the Mercedes. All these guys have pitted now for their pit stop. We've got 15 minutes left of the pit window as well. So yeah, he's currently down in P2. And then we have Jacob Blizzard. Yeah, M&M car is sick, isn't it? Yeah. Currently running in P4, but we net P3, and then 8 seconds back down the road is Sophia, who did qualify in pole position in this race. Unfortunately, they're down in in P5, but technically P4. Sorry, I'm just checking Discord. How rude of me to check Discord. Oh, battle with 222. Let's go. Hang on. 222. I don't see a 222. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right. I see it. So this is for position P14. Currently out on track. So what's happening here then? 0.3 is the gap between these two. Lamborghini versus Ferrari. It's going to be fun. Macaroni, as we like to call him, or Vile, which is his actual name. Again, I think one of the Toga Motorsport OGs as well. It's going to be a three-way battle then in a few minutes' time, or a few seconds' time. We're right on board with them with this little battle for a little bit then. So we're right on board with car 222, who's currently in the middle of these of this battle. You got Ryan O'Sullivan just closing the gap. 0.8 is the gap. Vile has dropped off the pace a little bit. Has dropped back to the Lamborghini, who was ahead of him. Currently gap is now nearly 2 seconds, but Ryan O'Sullivan is closing the gap. 0.5. Whoa, that is good driving from Vile. That was the send of the century. Hashtag send of the century. That was sent from about 6 miles back. And Vile did watch it all the way and moved out of the way, otherwise it definitely would have caused a collision as Ryan O'Sullivan outbrakes himself and gets it with the old switcheroo. That's not gonna work there. Ryan O'Sullivan is driving angry. He's an angry driver. He qualified up much higher up the grid. I think P6. I think he qualified as Vile has touched the curb, but that is also a track infringement then from O'Sullivan. Ooh. As Vile move over to the left-hand side to protect the inside line. That's given O'Sullivan the inside line. Is he going to get that car stopped? Just about gets that car stopped. And inside line then for O'Sullivan. He's going to push him out wide, then eventually gets the job done. Just about, but that send into the bus stop chicane was pretty hefty send, I must admit. Lap was that? Lap 19, I think it was. What lap were we on? Lap 16, sorry. That was a hell of a send from O'Sullivan. He's not taking any prisoners tonight. Yeah, he was definitely not willing to yield that place up for sure. As now Macaroni's now under pressure from Mark McCann or Mark McCann. Michan. I can't pronounce his surname. In the Porsche, doing a better job, I must say, keeping grips of that Porsche. I do love that Porsche. I must admit, I do miss racing that Porsche. I might have to start jumping in that car and racing a little bit more of it. I do love it so much. It's just a pig to drive. It's not very fast in the straights, but it's amazing to drive everywhere else. So is there going to be another send into the bus stop as they hit a puddle? Into the heavy braking zone, into the bus stop we go. That's the sausage. And yeah, unfortunately the move does not get completed, I'm afraid. So we ride aboard with Donkerwalk, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Currently sitting down in P21 then. Yeah, sausage. It's currently closing up the gap to P20. As I think we've got some back markers with Wolfgang Kahn in car 555. Yeah, but it's all the blue flags are flying. A flying blue flag. Oh, I'm sitting on the jumper. Idiot. Oh, that's a late brake move. That's a spin. That is a big spin. So I've missed this. I've missed it. Vile has got past him. Oh, big time. It's good fun, yeah. Oh, that could be a touch. No, good driving from the both of them there as they both go almost door handle to door handle. And Macaroni holds onto the plate. That's a little touch, though. Is he going to hold him out to dry? Yes, he is. And it's going to have to try again and get back past him as... I don't want to leave this. I just want to see what's going on here with Jacob and Regibus. as O'Sullivan's gone. No, all that big send. And he's absolutely binned it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is. No tiramisu for you, mate. So here we go again then. Just coming into the end of the second sector. Macaroni's still holding on. That's the widest Ferrari I think I've ever seen in my life. He's doing some good defending work here, but also trying to keep it on the track at the same time. 8 minutes left to go before the pit window closes. We've got everybody bar one car in the pit, yet to pit. Everyone's just boxed. Go P22, yes boss. In talking of boss, Tippy Boss, I think benefited from the server restart with a red flag due to a hardware issue. He's currently in P22. Battling it out with Mr. Donkerwalk, who's obviously just had a big slide into T1, I believe. I think it was. So, yeah, I think right on board then. We've got Mr. Stevens also battling Mr. Marco. Oh, brake pedal issue. Oh, okay, fine. Hopefully it's sorted now. He doesn't plough into the back of another driver. Tippy Boss, one of our relatively new members here at Toga Motorsport, was brought along by our legend, that is our staff member Owen. I think I've seen him in a couple of events now, which is good to see that he's coming back. Oh, as he outbrakes himself a little bit there, but manages to stay on the straight and narrow. It is currently using an exhaust rubber with Gorilla Glue as his load cell. Nice. Well, he's doing a good job with that. He's doing a good job with that. If that is the case. I love that. I love that. He's thinking outside the box. As we've got a three-way, yeah, I said it, a three-way for P14 right now. Right on board with Tamas, Mr. McCann and Mr. Ville. Back to car 74. Yeah, I'm back. I'm there. Tippy is old school. He is. He is 100% old. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you, man. This is why I'm OG commentator. Is this? It is the case of Tippy. Yeah, literally, it is. Yeah, he loves using a exhaust rubber as his load cell on his pedal. It's just an ingenious idea, isn't it? Like, it's just... I know what I'll do. I'll head out to my car quickly. I will take the exhaust rubber off my back box and mix with some Gorilla Glue. I will create a load cell kit. I'm presuming it's a spare rubber he had lying around. And not... Now he's not going to drive to work tomorrow and his exhaust is going to fall off because it's Gorilla Glue to his brake pedal. To be fair, you can probably get away with one over time, but it's after a certain period of time, it's probably the other one's going to perish. Unbelievable. The levels people would go to sim race. He's got two options, hasn't he? Sit and watch a telly with the wife or husband, depending on your orientation, or go outside and nick an exhaust rubber off your car and put that on your brake pedal. No, I'm a mechanic. I gave it to him. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Rob. Well, oh, nice little pirouette for him. I think Tamas has... there you go, Owen. There's a job for you. There's a job. To be fair, Tamas did stop and hasn't gone past him. Well, no, he has now, but I think he's probably going to yield the place back in a minute. Yeah, but yeah, I think that was a tap from Tamas. That was a tap on Tamas on Mark. So it's been very quiet up front. Brenham has got a 10-second lead to these two here in P2 and P3, and the gap between these two is close. So we have 4 minutes left of the pit window. Everybody has boxed by the looks of it. Just going to go back down the grid. Yeah, everyone has now pitted. So that's not too bad. We've got 12 minutes left of this race then. So approximately 5 laps, maybe 6 laps, I'd say. I don't know, depending on the timer as the leader comes round. Yeah, it depends on the timer and the position of the drivers. But our leader is coming up to some hefty traffic. If I change view and did that, you can see actually now our leader is coming up to quite a few cars that are currently behind him. Sorry, in front of him, that are behind him on track. So that might slow him down. But I mean, last time around he was actually slower. Yeah, so P3 was actually 5 tenths quicker than him last time around. So half a second quicker. So I think P3 is on one. He's on a mad one. But again, these guys are trying to get through the back markers too. So yeah, it's a difficult one, as our leader then has managed to skip past Boss and Williams. He's coming up to Hood now, which is 1.3 away from him. So if I go back on board with Jacob, who's currently half a second back, or just under half a second back, to Regibus in P2. But Mercedes is going to have quite a lot of pace. So he's probably not going to get past him. How long is this race? It was an hour. We have 10 minutes left, Daniel, in this race. And under braking we go then into the bus stop. The Porsche, like I said, the Porsche's not got the legs probably to get past the Mercedes on the straight. He's going to have to get past him in a corner of some description. As Darrell has had a moment somewhere. So we ride on board. This was a weird sort of battle. This is 4-track position then, isn't it? So we got Bliskett, Tamas and Donkerwald, plus Mark and Werner, I think. It's difficult to understand what's going on. Plus our leaders are coming onto the back of this. So this is 4-track position right now, with our leader coming onto the back of this pack to try and get past. So let's ride on board with this little battle of cars for the next couple of laps, because this could be interesting. I really hope our leader does not get caught up in this. It's such a shame, man. Actually, Daniel, can you do a Thursday night around about 8 PM UK time? If you can, that's when we're going to start the multi-class championship. So you got a chance to win your trophy back. Oh, Mark goes up for a massive send up the inside of Werner. That's a big send. He's got the job done though. That sucks, man. Well, the server would go live at 8 PM UK time, but the race probably wouldn't start till like past. It wouldn't start. It'd probably be like, yeah, 8:45, something like that. The race would start. So by the time you've had practice and the quali, like 15-minute practice, 20-minute quali, so that's 8:30 UK time. So can you do that? Yeah, I want to see this, because our leader now is... Whoa, Mark has absolutely outbraked himself. Don't touch the leader. Oh no, he's gone round, he's lost out in a few positions. So yeah, our leader is, yeah, it's not so bad now, because he's obviously going to have, yeah, a bit more space to get past. Nice. So that full send as Alex and the guys, not Alex and the guys, what are we chatting about? Alex and Fernando battling out for P22. I come home 8:30, depending on how fast my manager can get. Damn it. Or we could start it at 8. Yeah, then it just gets a bit late then, doesn't it? I was thinking like a 45-minute race, so maybe if we started it at 8:40, maybe if we started the race at 8:45, so that's, yeah, 20-minute practice, and a 25, I don't know. Well, let me create it. That was a bit of a naughty move. That was captured on camera, wasn't it? And Matt Radburn then, P7 for him, Big Brain Racing owner, I think, or co-owner. He's currently on the rear end of Potter. Harry Potter. 0.5 is the gap. Drive-through penalty then for car 126. I'm assuming that's for track limits. I've got an itchy ear. Apologies. Sorry for my itchy ear. I hope Big Brain Racing are doing well though, by the way. Haven't seen them posting too many events recently. I think they're focusing more on the driving than on the racing, which is good to see. But it's good to see 2 of 3 Big Brain Racing drivers in here tonight. Have we lost O'Sullivan? Yes, we have. Hang on, we got 30 drivers again. Someone like, I thought we had. Oh no, O'Sullivan's still going. Oh, we still got this nice little battle then. So 5 minutes left of the race. 5 minutes left. Our leader is where? Just coming into the second sector. So yeah, be this lap and probably one more. So maybe 2, maybe 3 more laps to go. If you haven't already, do drop a like on a video. We try and aim to get to 20 likes on a video here at Toga Motorsport. So if you are new here, that's basically what we do. So we need 9 more likes to get to 20 likes in this video. I think we can do it. I hope we can do it. And if you are new here, do drop us a sub as well. We are, like I say, 28 more subscribers away from 1,000, and that is our goal on YouTube. And if you're watching us over on Twitch, thank you very much. I know you're in an ad, so I'll wait a couple of seconds. So yeah, welcome everybody back from an ad on Twitch. Thank you very much for being here tonight. If you are new, do drop us a follow. You can subscribe using your Twitch Prime sub if you really wanted to and you have it spare. A bit like Rob did earlier. We don't ask for that. We don't. He's done well to almost not put it. We don't ask for it, but if you want to get ad-free viewing, if you haven't got an ad blocker, that is, you can use a Twitch Prime sub. If you've got those Amazon Prime, you can link the 2 together and get 1 free sub. If you want to use it here, that's we'd be ever grateful. Plus, you get ad-free viewing. Alternatively, you could just go over to YouTube and watch it over there because you get hardly any ads. So it's up to you, whatever your preference may well be. And that's the beauty of split streaming, I suppose. Oh, Jacob then was flashing away at a back marker, and a back marker, I don't think he saw him until lastminute.com, and manages to move out of the way. As we got a nice little battle here, 4P5, so Tim is all over the back of Sophia, who's stuck behind a back marker, which has caused a slight issue then. With 2.5 minutes left to go in this race, the leader has just started another lap, so I don't know if this is going to be the last lap or not. It's going to be close. There could be one more, or this could be it, so we'll find out in a minute as Tim is all over the back of Sophia. Tim Fan Club, let's go. The Tim Fan Club is here, Tim, to push you on for this last, well, 1, maybe 2 more laps. I don't really know at this stage. That light is really flashing and winding me up. Who's that? I ask. Who's who? Behind me. Oh, Tim. You mean Tim? I don't know who Tim is. Colin, thanks for coming in, man. But can you keep it to English only, please? I don't speak any other language, and yeah, you could be typing anything in the chat. So yeah, please could you? I can see the word Tim. So yeah, if you could try and keep it to English, my friend, I'd be greatly appreciated. Tim is our best man. Okay, so Tim's got some fans in here tonight. There's 3 people that are Tim fans to. Oh, 5th place for our best Tim. Yeah, no worries. Yeah. I think he almost got the job done. Hey, all stewards room here. Yes! Loving the stewards, man. Oh, another Tim fan. How many fans has Tim got? Jeez. On FaceTube. Yeah, I'm live on this FaceTube thing. So actually now, has this become a... No, it hasn't. It's just not caught up. So Tim is currently running in P5. Or no, he's currently running now P4. Well, no, hang on. No, he isn't. Because Sophia's ahead of him. That's a lie. They're the one... That's the wrong way round. There we go. Now it's sorted itself out. So yeah, as I say, Sophia is definitely running in P4. So there's 10 seconds left on the timer. I think we'll be doing... Yeah, we'll be doing one more lap. So there's one more lap of the race. I would go on board with a leader, but this looks like a good battle here. I can't really, but there is further battles down the track that I'm potentially missing out on. But I'll stick with this one right now because we've got Tim's fan club in the chat by the looks of it. So yeah, we'll ride on board with Tim. I presume you guys are from Germany. I'm pretty sure that's German in the chat, and it's got a German flag next to Tim's name. So I guess you are all supporting him from Germany. There we go. Yes. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Yeah, we're starting our final lap then or these two are starting our final lap. Our leader is already halfway round, already in sector 2. P2, P3 final lap. Oh, but I'm like multi-battling here. I got to switch between the two. Got a yellow flag for Ing down in P14 by the looks of it. I'm going to flick back to this one just to see what's happening. Another German fan in here. Is Tim going to go for a send? No, he's not. He almost clips the rear end of Sophia though. They're really close. If I quickly switch back to P2 and P3, they're also having a nice battle as the Porsche is trying to go round the outside. That's not going to work there. I can see Tim has dropped back to 0.4 then into the second sector. Can't pronounce the corner name. But he's a bit further back this time as Blizzard also is dropping back. I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. And we've got Ing down in P14 really battling it out. So there's a lot to dissect in this last. There's also massive battles down for P14, P15 as well. As we ride on board just with Blizzard to see if he can make it stick into the bus stop for the one last time. And also keep an eye on Tim to see if we can get past Sophia. This is an insane race. The points, yeah, this is going to be ridiculous as our leader then has finished P1. Congratulations to Oystein. But if we ride on board then with Jacob, I don't think he's going to get the job done into the bus stop for the final time. The Mercedes goes hard. But then if we go back to Tim, he's got a really close run on Sophia into the bus stop with traffic. What's going to happen here? Only anything can happen here. We've got massive traffic in front of him. He's going to go around the outside. No, he's not. He's had to lift. He's going to go back into the inside. Sophia's gone wide as he has a massive slide. He's going to give Tim the inside line into the bus stop then for the last time. Sophia brakes hard. Tim brakes hard. And the old switcheroo is going to happen. Sophia's got stuck in traffic. They're touched. It's going to be a photo finish. And I think Sophia comes home in P4. Tim P5. That was... Oh, car stopped on track. Get that reviewed. That can't stop there. You can't park there, sir. Wow, what an awesome last part of that race then. What a battle between Tim and Sophia at the end. Traffic playing an almighty part in that. That was very, very close. The rest of the drivers coming home. We've got Williamson and Marco currently a second between each other for the last time into the bus stop. Wonder who is going. Darren's not going to send it from that far back, surely. No, he can't. He definitely can't. He's going to have to yield for P24 and breathe. Breathe. My poor wife's thinking, what the hell is this prat doing indoors? Shouting about a bloody sim racing game. And that is pretty much everybody through the line. O'Sullivan coming home to P24. Darrell looking likely P25 for Darrell. Mr. Hood P26. And last but not least, Wolfgang coming home in P27. And that is going to be... She has just texted me actually, the wife. You put the radio on for my daughter. Wow, what a race. I'm going to head back to the garage. Okay. I'm going to save the replay for Ches. And obviously me. And the highlights, because I'll publish those afterwards. What's a battle by the end of it, guys. Jesus Christ. That was insane. Right, so let's just do that. Now we can breathe. What an absolute epic battle between Tim and Sophia right at the end. Congratulations to Brennan, obviously, taking the victory. Didn't really shout it out too much, but GG's to you, my friend. You won it by a country mile in the end. Good battles between Regibus and Blizzard. And, those guys to finish P2 and P3 very closely together. But everybody else, thank you so much for watching. Everybody who's watched the stream, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you've had a good time here. If you have, do drop us a like on our video. Subscribe to us if you are new. And don't worry, we do this all again next Sunday. Next Sunday sees us... Where does it see us, actually? Good point. I think Sunday... Oh, yeah, Sunday sees us at Kyalami. So next week, we go to Spa, then we go to Kyalami next week. So that should be hella fun. Then to Silverstone, and then finish up in Imola. Guys, you guys have got a good chance now to... A good chance? I got the option now to get any incidents that we might have missed. Although the incident reports are now open, and we'll be publishing those in Discord. If not, we'll get the results published. Worst case, 48 hours after the end of this session. So that's what, Tuesday. But yeah, big thanks to everybody who has followed tonight. Subscribe to us over on Twitch. Psychotherapy, thank you very much. I had to read that twice then. I must be tired. So yeah, thanks very much for popping in tonight. Thank you for the follow. Leo, thanks for the follow. Robert, thanks for the sub, man. Thanks for the prime sub. And Speed Fantismo, thank you very much for the follow earlier as well. Appreciate you guys very, very, very much. It means a great deal. But yeah, that is it then for us for this evening. Like I say, we do have the M2s tomorrow, but unfortunately that won't be live streamed due to, well, I can't be available for that one, unfortunately. But we will be live some point the rest of the week. Maybe do some community racing latter part of the week just to fill the void, so to speak, and bring you some additional content here at Toga Motorsport. If not, I'll be live on Thursday for the final race of the Prancing Horse Cup. Definitely tune in for that one, because it's all going to kick off there. And then we'll be back here on Sunday for round 2 of the Summer GT3 Endurance Series. Not GT3 Endurance, the Summer GT3 Series. I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I say, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. Thank you very much, everybody over on Twitch. Do drop us a follow over on there, and we'll speak to you very, very soon. No cake. Yeah, man. What's going on? I say I've been around a booby prize, but you don't really want that, do you, I suppose? You are literally... Stop thinking about the cake. Just take your mind off the cake. Jesus Christ. Just focus on don't focus on cake, and that'll stop you spinning. Kyalami's your track though, right? Yeah, think of fruit. There we go. Think of a nice juicy apple or a nice long banana. Right, that was weird. I'm off. I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great week. And yeah, and I'll speak to you guys very, very soon. Stay safe. Bye-bye.